This is you. Let's say you have some hair on your head, or not, 2 eyes, I've heard some even have 3, a nose, a mouth. If you're the typical healthy average male around 20 years old, you are 6 feet 1 to 6 feet 3 inches tall, and you weigh somewhere around 170 to 190 pounds. You're well built, strong and muscular, showing off 17-inch biceps and a 50-inch chest. On the other hand, if you're the typical healthy average female around 30 years old, you are 5'5" to 5'7" inches tall and somewhere around 120 pounds. You don't have any hair except the luscious hair on your head. You don't have any hair except the luscious hair on your head, which is most definitely not fake. Wait, how is that even a comparison? She's like really old. Stick to the script, Bob. I told you I couldn't find a younger model. But you told me this morning you were taking me out of the video. She's right there. You guys are so judgmental. Sorry, Angela. Maybe next time, okay? Now back to the topic. If you're the typical average female around 20 years old, you're probably around 5'5" to 5'7" inches tall. You don't weigh any more than 115 to 120 pounds. You have a perfect body, and of course you don't have hair. Women don't have hair. You don't burp, you don't fart. As a matter of fact, you don't even use the bathroom. You have glowing skin and a twinkle in your eye. Male or female, we all either are a little more plump than the other or a little more slim. Some a bit taller and some petite. But let's just say, even if you are someone who's 6'7" inches tall and weigh around 250 pounds, and you think you're one big guy or gal, think again. What if you were dropped right in the middle of the African savannah? You might be able to rummage around and find some rotten logs and munch on some maggots, just like the pro taught us. But would you really be that comfortable around all the other big beings suddenly walking around you? Compare a giraffe, one of the largest living land animals, weighing at an average of 1 ton, to a maximum of 2 tons and towering tall over our heads, maybe 3 to 5 times taller at 15 to 20 feet. But apparently that's no big deal to some people who like to eat tasty, delicious, seasoned garlic pepper sizzling giraffe steak. Yeah, who knew? But one thing I'm pretty sure about is that people don't eat hippos, right? Wrong. Some people like hippopotamus meat as well. Another one of the largest land animals, weighing more than a giraffe at an average of 1.8 tons to a maximum of 4.5 tons, with a height of maybe only 5 feet, but with a length of 11 to 17 feet. If you think that's one fat hippo, let's check the scale again, as we take a look at a land animal larger than that. The second of the largest land animals is white rhinoceros, weighing an average of 2 tons to a maximum of 4.5 tons. A rhinoceros stands 5'6" to 6'1" inches tall. And let's just not speak about people eating rhinos too now. What really are the chances of a human versus a rhino anyway? On the positive side, rhinos might not want to eat you, but they will charge at you. And the strength these creatures possess is incredible. No matter how strong you consider yourself, if a rhino does happen to charge at you, 1. Don't try to outrun it, you won't make it. And 2, and this is for the brave ones, don't try to stop it because that's of no use, unless of course you've discovered a magical unicorn horn or something, and I don't mean your finger. Rhinoceros, however, aren't the largest or the strongest land animal. So who is the king of the kings? The elephant. Specifically the African bush elephant that weighs an average of 4.9 to 12.25 tons. They tower 10 feet tall and are 18 to 21 feet in length. But when have land animals ever intimidated humankind? We eat elephant burgers as well. Yum. What happened to you two? I knew it. Patricia would have done a better job. When talking about large animals, we sometimes forget to take birds into the picture, when in actuality, there are some birds out there that are huger than you think. The largest of which is the ostrich. Ostriches weigh an average of 230 pounds with a maximum of 346 pounds. Ostriches stand tall at 6 foot 9 inches. A lot of people don't know this, but an ostrich's power is in its wings. Imagine how much force with which it has to flap its wings to fly. A lot. One smack across that face and it can overpower any predator. Just kidding. Ostriches don't fly. They run. If an ostrich wanted to kill you, it would have got the job done with 1 or 2 kicks. The power of an ostrich is in its legs. Its long legs can cover 10 to 16 feet in one single stride. And although both those feet are only two-toed, their sharp claws are rough and tough at 4 inches long. Now, if we consider flight, to your surprise, next on the list of largest birds is the turkey, weighing 29.8 pounds to 40 pounds and has a length of 3 to 4 feet. Apparently, these birds can fly, although the turkeys I've seen tend to be lazy, and we all have to admit, it's because we've morally corrupted them about fitness and exercise, feeding them year-round, cuddling with them, sometimes even sharing a cup of cocoa with them. They start to think they've fallen in love. It's so tragic, they're so unaware of the month called November. I'm sorry, my eyes are tearing up. It's just so sad, you know? Next on the list is the bustards. Yes, that's what it's called, bustards. They are one of the biggest flighted birds, which in my book is legitimately the biggest bird. Cause what kind of bird is a bird that can't fly? Do you want me to kick you? Bustards weigh 23 to 46 pounds and are around 4 feet in length. If you ever go hunting or sightseeing in areas where bustards roam, you might want to take an umbrella, because you might encounter bustards falling from the sky, and boy do they stink. Just kidding, I don't know what actual bustards look like and I don't want to know. Aside with the land animals, now let's take a look at the cool guys. Those who have no issues swimming in the waves nor walking on the land. Reptiles. They're creepy, they're crawly, they're scaly and scary. Let's start off with the American alligator. It weighs an average of 550 pounds to a maximum of 2,200 pounds and can grow to a length of 13 feet. Did you know these alligators continue to grow throughout their lifetime? Female alligators tend to be a little smaller in size, but very old male alligators can get quite large, up to 15 feet long. This next animal might take you by shock. Out of all animals, you probably might not have taken as a threat. This animal ranks the second largest in its category. It's none other than the teenage mutant leatherback sea turtle. It weighs an average of 800 pounds to a maximum of 2,050 pounds and measures to a length of 6.6 feet. And for sure we know how extremely powerful and strong mutant turtles can be. If disturbed, these turtles can bite, and it will only take one bite to shatter a human bone. The largest and heaviest of all reptiles, however, is the crocodile, specifically the saltwater crocodile. It weighs an average of 990 pounds to a maximum of 4,400 pounds and grows to an average length of 14.8 feet, sometimes referred to as the man-eater by the natives of its habitat. The saltwater crocodile has been responsible for more deaths than any other wild predator that attacks humans for food. And last but not the least, as we're discovering new animals as the ages go by, when it comes to giants of all living creatures on Earth, we all will agree that sea creatures are the largest of all creatures, and in no way do they compare to us in strength nor in size. Whales seem to occupy first position when it comes to size and mass, from the North Pacific right whale to fin whales, bowhead whales, sperm whales, and gray whales. The largest living sea creature is the blue whale, weighing up to 110 tons to a maximum of 190 tons. A blue whale measures a length of 79 to a great 103 feet long. But whales aren't the only hero of the sea. There is another sea creature out there, lurking in the depths, that whales would rather flee from. You guessed it, the megalodon. The terrifying bite of a megalodon is estimated at almost 18.2 tons. That's enough to crush the skull of a whale as easy as a watermelon. Although they're not as big as a blue whale, they are 3 times bigger than a great white shark, at up to 60 feet in length, and 70 tons in weight. The biggest shark known to man. And no matter what the people say, don't believe anyone. Deep down inside, we all know megalodons aren't extinct. Of other large sharks, there is the whale shark that weighs up to 41,000 pounds and grows to an average of 18 to 33 feet in length, or the basking shark that weighs 11,000 pounds and measures a length of 20 to 26 feet. But sometimes the largest of sea creatures don't always come to us in the form of cute goldfish. Sometimes the largest can be long and slimy, curly and tangly, like the lion's mane jellyfish that measures as tall as 120 feet in length. That's larger than a whale. Or what about the colossal squid? Its combined body and tentacles adds up to 46 feet in length, and its weight is that of at least 1,100 pounds. These are only some of the largest animals known to mankind to exist. When we consider all these amazing animals, we look at ourselves and think we might be closer to an ant than that of an elephant, let alone a blue whale. Maybe creatures that roam the land might not be able to escape our eyes. But don't forget, we haven't ventured into the deepest parts of the sea yet. Who knows what lurks below the murky waters? Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.